Good afternoon, this is a Shaman Oracle reading, my first reading for 2023 for Scorpio. And before I start, I like to wish all Scorpions a most wonderful new year. May your hopes, your desires, your dreams, your aspirations come to pass somehow this year, okay? And before I start the reading with the Goddess Power Oracle, I like to point out what that deck says, namely that magic is everywhere and the Goddess of Power will help you claim it. So, I think that's a pretty nice thing. Let the Goddess Power help you to discover magic, Scorpio, okay? And the goddess that came out for you is called Maya. And Maya, she relates to illusion. When you look at the world, everything you see appears to be real. So it's easy to imagine that your current conditions, they are influenced only by obvious actions and calculated movements. But this is an illusion, as everything is intrinsically connected, though not visible to us due to the limitations imposed on our perception by our 5 senses. The Hindu goddess of illusion, Maya, she calls you to trust that the invisible world is responding to your deepest desires and intentions to make a better life for yourself and others. You are able to see through the curtain of illusion because your clarity and your intuition is heightened as your next steps are sure-footed. When the goddess Maya chooses to help you, trust that everything you need arises from your world with ease. There is an alignment message. The goddess Maya has come to give you some clarity now. How have you been in denial about your life lately? Have you been chasing after an outcome that eludes you? Do you want to believe in something or someone so badly, perhaps drawn by a potential you hope to see come to fruition, that you have lost your way and you have given your power over to them? Your alignment task is to summon your courage and to be willing to see things as they really are rather than the way you want them to be. Be honest with yourself, because the goddess Maya understands the seduction of the illusion of separation. After all, she created such illusion of the individual self. Once the illusion has faded, you are free to choose another path, another way, and other people to connect to in your life. This is a wonderful time to do a self-inventory of your life, how you love, what you believe, who you follow, and why you choose to live the way you do. When the goddess Maya comes to break down illusions and delusions, it is a very auspicious sign for you. And now, Scorpio, we come to Wisdom Oracle, and it has 3 cards. The left card is your past, the middle card is your present, and the right is your future. And the reading starts with the left card and it's called to be fair. And the card to be fair relates to balance, to justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, and the law of cause and effect. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. To move from being, from stasis, to doing, from discovering, to loving, to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things they will be revealed to you now. There is a relationship message. Can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. So be fair to all. There's a prosperity message. Now is a time for even exchanges. Justice will prevail and you will be treated accordingly. In all your affairs, you will be able to negotiate fair settlements. Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues. This is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of how you are compensated for your work. This card signifies balance, justice, and negotiations. So remember that all things must be fairly taken care of. Keep this as your truth, and then everything will be okay. There is a protection message. Injustice and inequity, they are part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice made right and fairly addressed suddenly. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else, or you are called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain, Scorpio, if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. The middle card is your present time, and the middle card is called Yang or Yang. And it stands for the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward and manifesting thought and desire into a concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make a headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate because you are the shaper of your destiny now. There's a relationship message. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement toward your highest good, so go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love and also take the lead. There is a prosperity message. Projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to your business, they are out of the obstacle phase and on the make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. And while you expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you that you have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it. The protection message is: be mindful of the tendency toward impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you are chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making any moves. And the card relating to your future is called Truth Be Told. It's about honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, and clarity of communication. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or the believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion, will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and Spirit will answer with miracles. The relationship message here is: people tell you who they are, very quickly if you are willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. So don't hold back, speak your truth and also listen. There is a prosperity message. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to experience the prosperous life you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you make your art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time to become a healer? Aside to learn new things, also to help you in every aspect. A writer must write, a singer must sing. Being true to your calling is essential to your moving forward. There's another oracle message here too. It's time to have a look at the real, honest truth about your thoughts, your feelings, and beliefs about prosperity, about your relationship to money, to compensation, and to meaningful work. So ask yourself, what is true for me? And you will find the key to abundance. There is a protection message. You are supposed to ask yourself now, where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you are unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas towards you. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be key to a beautiful new future where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Set yourself free, because nothing less than truth is required now. So, I think that was a good reading for you, Scorpio. I wish you a wonderful day and a good week ahead. And on Saturday, I will be back with some short reading. And tomorrow, I'm not reading anything because Friday is here a holiday. So instead of going to work on Friday, I have to go to work tomorrow. And then I have no time left for readings. So I will do my readings for Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces instead of Thursday, then this Friday. Okay? So take care. I would like to see you back next time, Scorpio, when I have another reading. Okay? Take care and goodbye.